Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Kamau. So this morning I was walking, doing my laps, and I was talking with one of the ladies who are always there in the mornings doing our laps together. And something came up, and I said, you know what, I'm going to share this experience with you. So we're talking about the fact that persons don't really appreciate when they get things for free. Now, this is a human trait. I don't know why it is so. You would think that, well, if you're getting the thing for free, you don't have to pay for it. You would appreciate that more, right? But no, that's not how it works. When things come too easily for us, we tend not to put any value on it. So she was telling me how the whole thing came up. She was telling me about some adult classes that she attends. And she said that the teachers who teach these classes, they are volunteers. So these adults who come to the classes, they don't have to pay a dime, and they are being taught remedial classes that break things down maybe to a grade 4, 5, or 6 level, and then if they can advance to CSEC level, right? But they start from scratch. And she said that the teachers come there, and sometimes it's just 4 adults turn up, sometimes 2 of them turn up. They don't appreciate the fact. And one of the teachers, she said, came all the way from St. Anne in the country. Twice a week, this man is journeying from St. Anne to come and share his knowledge, share his skills, his expertise with these adults who, for whatever reason, did not get this knowledge when they were supposed to get it in their youth, when they were at school. For whatever reason, maybe mommy never sent them to school, maybe they were sent to school and they wasted the time, wasted that opportunity. And now they are being given this new opportunity to learn the thing. And here they are, not making use of it. Can you imagine somebody leave from St. Anne and come to Portmore? Many, many miles. Many miles. And I know adults have to work, adults have families to take care of, and that's one of the main reasons why I encourage my students to listen. Get what you can and make the best of this opportunity that you have now, because if you have to go chase these things as an adult, it is extremely difficult, because then you might have to be balancing family. You might start your family by then, whether you planned it or not. You're gonna have bills, or at least you have to contribute to the household that you're a part of. You have other things juggling. You can't focus squarely on education. But all that aside, these adults are being offered free classes and they're not making use of it. So I was telling her, when people are getting goods or services for free, they don't value it. So I was telling her of 2 situations, but similar situations, right? Where I reached out to 2 schools. I'm not going to tell you which 2 schools or why those 2 schools were chosen, but there's a special reason why I chose those 2 schools. I reached out to 2 schools. One of them, I spoke directly to the principal, and the other, I went through the Past Students Association, right? So here's my proposal that I laid out to them. I said, listen, I think this was during the pandemic, where schools were closed. It was online classes, right? Now, for those of you who don't know, I operate several YouTube channels. This is just one of my babies. And one of my channels is the Kemet Maasai Academy, which is also the name of the school that I operate. And on that channel, I have mathematics videos. The focus has been mathematics. I'm only now branching out into English language, literature, and other subject areas. So I said to these two schools, like I said, I spoke directly to the principal at one of the schools, and I went through the Past Students Association, which is a very vibrant past students association of the other school. One was a primary level school, and one was a secondary level school. And I said to them, listen, I am willing to offer free online classes twice a week, maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours per day to your students, right? Free online classes to your students. Just let me know when you would want me to schedule the classes, and I'll send the link to the students and they can join. Would you believe me that the principal who I spoke to directly, this person said, I'm not really interested in that service right now, but do you have any tablets that you could donate? Do you have any laptops? Do you have any tablets or laptops that you could donate to the students? Doesn't want my service. He doesn't want my expertise in actually teaching the students mathematics. What this person wanted was for me to send 10 tablets, send 5 tablets. And I feel from the bottom of my heart that those tablets would never reach any of the students. Just from the vibe I was getting from this person, I felt like if I had actually sent in 5 tablets, those tablets would go to that person and the person's relatives, or they would sell it and keep the money. That's just the vibes I was getting, because I'm saying, why would you not want a teacher to teach your students for free? Same thing for the other institution. It was the same thing. The Past Students Association kept putting it on the table. This teacher is willing to do the online classes, and when face-to-face classes start back, she's willing to come in and give up her time and her expertise for free. And they have not to this day accepted it. They didn't even reach out and say, all right, bring us your documentation to show that you're qualified to teach the students. Bring us your past successes to show us. Not even that. They did not care. All they wanted to know is if you have laptop and if you have tablets to donate, and if you have money to donate. They don't want service. They don't want kind. They want cash or tangible things that they can exchange for cash. And I'm saying, and it is really a thing that we have as humans, and that is why I am strongly in favor of, if you have your skill, you have your talent, you have your expertise, charge accordingly for it at the market value, or you set your own value, and don't let anybody ball down your price. Because when you drop your price, when you lower your value, you are not going to be appreciated, right? I have seen many times students come here at my school And like if I see where there are really parents really struggling, really on hard times, I have allowed a couple students to come here for free. And it's always backfired, always backfired. They don't take advantage of it. They don't use it to the full potential as the other students who have to pay their tuition. There was a lady who she was struggling. She had her kids, and I saw the struggle. I saw, what was happening. The kids were not at school. And I said to her, I reached out to her and I said, listen, let the kids come for free. Let the kids come for free. They don't have to pay tuition. And they started coming, and after a while, I saw this couple come to my gate, this husband and wife, right? And they said, we get to understand that you offered your service to this parent, and the kids are coming, and we want to come on board, and we want to provide juice and snacks. We want to provide juice and snacks. And I said, that's great. And every week, this couple brought a box of a carton of juice and a variety of snacks, and left it with me to give to the kids when they came. And would you believe that these kids, they came late almost every day? If they came, for the days that they did come, they were late. And when I say late, I don't mean half an hour late or 1 hour late, like an hour and a half, 2 hours late coming to school. They were, sometimes they come, they were in the same clothes that they woke up in. It seemed like they didn't shower, they didn't change clothes, and just didn't do any work, didn't do homework, and just had this lackadaisical attitude. So after a while, the couple decided they weren't gonna fund it anymore because they saw where there was no interest. And eventually they stopped. They stopped coming. And I'm saying, imagine you're getting free tuition for your kids, free of cost. Somebody else is providing lunch. And the kids coming late, they're not working, they're not. I don't know. It's just a mentality we have. When you get the thing for free, you don't appreciate it. You don't appreciate it. So that's what yeah, as I said this morning doing my laps, that's the conversation we're having. In the mornings, when I'm doing my laps, I'm mainly listening to my meditation. I have a recorded meditation on my phone, and I play it and I listen to myself doing my affirmations. But sometimes, we might, other ladies who are there on the field, we might be talking about stuff like this, right? And this is what we were talking about this morning, and I wanted to share with you. And as humans, as adults, we really need to start appreciating ourselves, the value that we have, the investment that we have made in ourselves. Take that as valuable, and don't allow anybody to devalue that. Don't allow anybody to want you to shortchange yourself, because they are not going to appreciate it. All the investment you're putting yourself, all the expertise that you have gained, charge for it. Charge for it. Let them pay for it. That's the only way they are going to value it.